Bhawanipur Education Society College is proud to reveal the Bhawanipur Way of Life, learning for leadership and liberal values.
Self-motivation. Hello BIites, welcome to this video series which will help you to enhance your personality. My name is Richa Maheshwari and this is your daily dose of learning at Bhawanipur College. So stay tuned. Agenda. In this topic we would be covering what is self-motivation, quick tips how to motivate yourself, and thirdly, reasons why we lose motivation. Let's look at a definition of self-motivation. Self-motivation is the ability to do what needs to be done without the influence from other people or situations. People with self-motivation can find a reason and strength to complete a task even when challenging, without giving up or needing another to encourage them. This motivation can be internal self-motivation as well as external self-motivation. Well, true self-motivation is being motivated by what you really want. So what is self-motivation? It's about what you truly want. A lot of us think we know what we want, but we really don't. So we find ourselves motivated by all the wrong reasons. Here's an example. Let's take a look at reasons why you may want to go to a medical college. Because, first, I'm good at science. Well, wrong motivation. Secondly, doctors make good money. Again, wrong motivation. Thirdly, my parents were both doctors. Well, even worse. And fourthly, I love how it feels to really help people. Well, friends, that's the right motivation. But you may ask what's really wrong with the first three reasons. They're perfectly valid and people make decisions based on that thinking every day, right? Well, the difference is in self-motivation versus extrinsic motivation. What's the difference, you may ask, between external motivation and self-motivation? External motivation often shows up in the form of rewards like money, fame, grades, or praise. Internal motivation means we like to feel good when we are doing something and are making a difference and enjoy being self-directed and connected to others. Most unhappy people are guided through their day-to-day tasks by external motivation. Example, we may know of some people who do the following. The alarm clock goes off in the morning, then they remind themselves they need money to pay the rent and work is the place that gets them the money. So they get up, shower and start the day. However, if you are self-motivated, you are not going to go through your day to pay the rent. You're chasing something bigger. So the alarm clock goes off in the morning and you're ready to go. You're not dragged out of your bed by something external. You want to get up and chase that feeling. My question to you is, which of these mornings would you rather have? Now we're going to discuss how to really stay self-motivated. Now that you know the proper self-motivation definition, you can pursue it. And that means taking care of yourself along the way. You need to take certain steps to make sure you never ever run out of motivation. Here are a few things that you can do. Firstly, reward yourself. Your reward can't just come towards the end. You need to reward yourself along the way for all the hard work that you've put in. And secondly, surround yourself with the right kind of people. Being around other self-motivated people is huge. You need to share your triumphs and struggles with people who are also pushed by internal motivation. Surround yourself with people who are always doing things, not people who are always talking about doing things. 3 reasons why we may lose motivation. These 3 reasons are: first, lack of confidence; second, lack of focus; and third, lack of direction. Now let's look in detail about how to overcome these 3 culprits that stand between you and your goals. First, lack of confidence. Well friends, this is the most common reason why you and I are demotivated. In my case, this happens because I often neglect what I already have and focus entirely on what I need. Ultimately, this cripples my mind and creates explanations for why I am unable to achieve it. Now let's understand how to overcome this. First, focus on showing gratitude for what you already have. Secondly, devote a part of your time every day to notice and concentrate on everything that has been positive in your life. And thirdly, create a list of strengths you possess, your achievements in the past and the advantages that you currently have. Secondly, let's talk about lack of focus. This is the second reason that hinders your vision. How often has it happened that you were thinking about what you don't want rather than targeting a definite goal? All lack of focus eventually does is that it drains the teeniest bit of zeal that keeps you motivated. How to overcome this? Well, firstly, know what you really want. Secondly, focus all the energy you have towards a clear goal. By doing this, you automatically define a path and a set of actions. This is the first step that begins to really motivate you. By knowing what you actually want, you're motivated to take action. Lack of direction. This is the last piece of the motivation puzzle. In simple terms, if having an ultimate goal means focus, then having a definite day-to-day plan to achieve it is the direction. Having focus is essential and important, but it is literally useless without a definite direction. Now, how do you overcome this? First, make a list of the activities that are fruitful and arrange them in the order of priority. Secondly, finally, create an action plan that targets these activities and eventually leads to big returns. Well friends, now let's summarize this particular module on self-motivation. We learned in this particular video of what is self-motivation. Secondly, quick tips of how to motivate yourself. 3 reasons why we lose motivation, which talks about the relationship between self-confidence and motivation. Well, to end this particular module, I'd like to leave you with a line. Always remember, little by little, one travels far. Well friends, I do hope you have enjoyed listening to this particular video on self-motivation. Keep smiling and keep watching more videos coming your way. Till then, thank you.